I'm about to talk about a lot of stuff in this video. Some of the things that I'm going to discuss have to deal with, aspects of what's going on in our community. But I just want to point all of this out. Just in case I forget, dude, he pulled up in the afternoon, middle of the damn day. Don't nobody have an excuse to say that they missed him. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama. It may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently Tekashi 6ix9ine went to O Block and paid his respects to Lil Durk's cousin Nooski. Okay, so for everybody that don't know, Tekashi 6ix9ine has been on a whole world tour. He's been Carmen San Diego and motherfuckers. What he's been doing is he's been just, popping up over here, and then the next thing you know, he's popping up over there. He's doing stuff, y'all. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, so some of these places that he's going, he's getting accused of trolling people who were murdered or who's dead, who passed away. And I just want to point something out real quick before we go any further. Everybody that he's actually rolled up on has died from gun violence in the street. Just to be clear on this, because I'm going to be making other points, and I don't want this to be lost on you, that the people who he is going to murals have been individuals, at least as far as I know, who have lost their life due to gun violence in the hood. Alright, so real quick, do y'all understand that Tekashi 6ix9ine has been on a campaign against violence in the hood? I get it. He says things, you say he's trolling, you pay it no attention. But what y'all all have also been losing, missing out on, not all of you obviously, but some of the individuals that are criticizing him for some of his actions, something that they might be missing out on is this whole entire time he's been saying it's dangerous out here. He has to keep security because the streets are dangerous. He's saying your best rappers, your favorite rappers, because of the way the hood is, they're not safe. You see, when you make these kind of statements, and then you also go to where somebody has lost their life by gun violence, and do something like, let's say rest in peace, give a prayer, maybe some flowers, you are actively participating in saying that we have a extremely toxic culture in our community that needs to be changed. You are first making, or should I say, I was going to say making a statement, but bringing awareness to an issue, and then you are going to the conclusion of the issue that you're bringing awareness to and showing the world exactly how things can go wrong. So I get it. Every single time he shows up at one of these places and he gives a prayer, there's going to be a large contingency of individuals that's going to say, what is he doing? He's trolling. And I bet you these same individuals is going to have an excuse why they should have known drug dealers, attempted murderers, and people who run around assaulting individuals free, even though there's evidence to the contrary. Now, the point in which I'm trying to make is, if you're out here in the streets and you're doing crime, you're doing crime. But when you get caught, however you get caught, you're caught. You got to do that time. It is what it is. These are the games that people play by when you play these games. You get it? You can't then get mad because one of these individuals who had been winning is now caught and put in jail. You could be upset that they got caught and put in jail, but there's a point to they have to also be held accountable for their own actions. To pretend like these real street niggas, and try to talk about them like they was, I don't know, strawberry shortcakes, I think is disrespectful. I think it's disrespectful when people pretend like these guys committed no crimes. These guys committed crimes. Would it be a preference that they didn't get caught from the individuals who's speaking on these crimes or ignoring these crimes? Yes, that's your preference. But you still have a right by the community to say that people who commit crimes when caught by the police and then held accountable for those crimes deserve their punishment. You're literally telling kids all over the world that Treyway does not deserve their punishment because of the way they got caught, not because they got caught. You get it? How can you say you don't want gun violence if you're actively also saying don't participate, or let's try our hardest to make sure that the people who are committing crimes are free? And I'm not just talking about the gang niggas. Y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do. I'm talking about the civilians that get caught up in these conversations. I'm not talking about the gang niggas. Y'all feel the way y'all feel, and y'all got a right to feel that way. Fuck that. I get you. I'm talking about the civilians. You say that you want them to clean up the streets, right? But you also don't want no police, right? I don't know how we're gonna do both of those things if we also have to make sure that the people that's committing the most heinous crimes are free. So Tekashi 6ix9ine pulls up on O Block, he puts down some flowers and he says a prayer. Then they make sure that you see that he's there. At 2, I think it said 57. Let you know that he's there. This is the time of day. And this is the day. Alright? Yeah, I know I've been playing games before. I was doing a whole bunch of other shit. It happened. But nah. This is what happened today. 2:37, August 28 on Friday. This is where I was. So when you hear these dudes rolling around talking about Tekashi running from us, nah, I'm just, moving. I'm moving correctly. I'm not running. Here I go right here, middle of the day on your block. And I'm in town, so I'm going to pull up sooner or later. See, all of those times y'all was allegedly chasing me from the hood, you wasn't chasing me from the hood. I was just moving intelligently. So sometimes when you move intelligently, most of the time, your adversary think you're doing stupid shit. So while people are on the internet immediately jumping on the bandwagon, talking about how they ran Tekashi off of this block and ran Tekashi off of that block, he really probably never even intended on going there those other days. And was just driving by because they was taking care of business. See, that's the thing about moving correctly. When you're moving correctly, 9 times out of 10, your adversaries, they don't even understand or comprehend your movements because they're so busy thinking that you should hate yourself also. They can't even fathom that you don't hate yourself. Do you understand how hatred impedes your ability to be able to process the emotional impact of your statements and your deeds upon others? So how could you understand his? So he shows up, he puts down some flowers. I think he gives a real prayer. I think all of that shit is real. I think he understands that he doesn't have to troll negative. He can just do real shit and still keep his troll king status. Because you niggas have decided he needs to hate himself. So all he has to do is show that he don't. And it's gonna kill you. eat you up on the insides. Get it? So when individuals is, for whatever their freaking purposes are, looking at what he's doing and swearing up and down that he's doing some kind of weirdo shit, but he really ain't doing weirdo shit. He's really saying, yo, these streets is fucked up, man. This could have been me. Them niggas was about to put me in a pack. Them niggas was about to make me a pack. Do y'all understand what is going through Tekashi's head? Do y'all understand? He's like, yo, I just escaped. And you fools is talking about I was supposed to be locked up in jail with these niggas. What do you think would have happened to me then? What in the hell? So anyway, point being is, Tekashi pulled up O Block, middle of the day. Security or not, because as far as I heard some wild stuff. That, you know, Chicago dudes don't care. They're gonna shoot through the security. Heard somebody say that before. Not everybody is trying to die, and not everybody is trying to go to prison for the rest of their life. Okay? Some people understand you're not gonna get to them. Why try? And if you do get to them, that might be worse than trying and failing. So I don't want to hear no more about how y'all upset people talk about him. Nobody talk about Tekashi more than the people that hate him. I see more hate Tekashi posts than anything. I don't really see positive Tekashi posts that much. Maybe a couple of people. Most of the Tekashi posts I see is straight hate. You dudes is his street team. So please, stop telling me or other people who they can and can't talk about. Y'all motherfuckers is gonna make sure Tekashi is the most famous person to ever live. Because y'all never gonna forget about that rat. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama. It may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?